What's up, everybody? Today I'm just taking a stroll around the backyard, and I wanted to talk about something that I've learned over the years with my business and relationships and hobbies and everything. It's very important. I think it's very important. Um, what's the one thing that you guys hear from people that you know that are doing something difficult or with any significance? It's usually that they wish they have started sooner. That's the number one thing I always hear. I've said it myself a million times with hobbies, with the business, with friends, kids, or a kid. I have a kid, and I wish I had him sooner, so I would have more energy for him. But yeah, so the topic is waiting and why we wait for things, why we wait to do anything. The thing about waiting is, sorry, I'm like walking through water. The only thing that waiting does is you just start later than you originally would have started. You don't learn anything by waiting. Your experience comes from doing. The longer you wait, the longer you delay your experience. You cut down the amount of time that you have to do something special or do something that you want. Probably gonna eat crap right here. You delay finding out whether you like something or not. And that's a big one. Do you really want to be a business owner? Do you really want to be a welder? Well, I almost fell. I wish I would have thought about that question a little bit more before I actually started the welding business. I mean, I'm happy where I'm at, but it's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be physically, mentally too. So if you have an idea, something that you want to do, something that you want to start, I know we can't all just run out and start a business right now and quit our jobs, but you can start. You can start with the time that you have. You can all make more time if you really sit down and think about the time that you have and it feels like you don't have any time. There's more. You could put that cell phone down. You can do other things. You can work on making yourself more time. And then eventually you're able to buy some of that time back. I'm gonna eat crap right here. Trying to get down by the river, but it is muddy. Kind of a mud hole. I mean, it's raining right now, so. Whoa, look at that. But yeah. The more you delay, the less time you actually have in the long run. Hopefully there's no big dangerous animals right here. Look at that. But yeah, every time I've done something, every time I've wanted to do something and I waited, I gained nothing from the waiting. And every time I said I didn't have the time to do something, when I really stopped and thought about it, I had plenty of time. It's more of the willpower that I didn't have. So I just wanted to encourage you to not wait. Just start whatever it is. It doesn't have to be business. It could be taking up golf. It could be making YouTube videos. I've been waiting on this channel a lot because I'm just like, I don't have any good ideas. But They don't need to be good. You just need to put them in action. So that's all I'm saying. Don't wait. Definitely don't wait forever, because then all you do is regret. So if we don't want to have regrets, we don't want to wait too long. We don't want to wait. We just do. If it doesn't work, if we fail, we learn. And that's what life is. We fail, we learn, we don't repeat the same mistakes. Sometimes we do. I do all the time. Oh, that tree went down. I think this is the tree I heard fall when we had that windstorm. I knew we had a tree fall. Oh, there's another one over there. Let's go check that out. Wow. It fell across our little road right here. This is a little access road to the back of the property. That one came down there. Part of it came right there. Fell across the road, and there's another big ass one over there. Holy crap. Let me turn the camera around. I knew I heard trees falling during that storm. We had a really big rainstorm or windstorm come through in the middle of the night, and I heard trees falling, but a tree also fell in our neighbor's yard, like across the street. So I figured that was the one that I heard. But apparently I was hearing our own trees. And then this one over here. Wow, that's a big freaking tree. Holy crap. I knew I heard a tree fall. And that's a monster. Wow. Look at that. I knew it. Look at how it just sheared off right there. I mean, this is a monster. Wow. Holy cow. Let me climb up here real quick. Ow, blackberries. Whoa. It just, wow, it just pulled up the whole root. That's pretty neat. Sorry, tree. That looked like it hurt. Does that reach the river? Okay, this is the very tip top of the tree. River's right here. I mean, it pretty much made it to the river. You can actually see an indent right here where it hit. Came from all the way up there. That's a big tree. That might be 150 feet or so. Came all the way in, actually made its own little trench when it hit right into the river. That's wild. But yeah, a lot of this waiting, make sure this tree ain't gonna fall on me. A lot of the waiting is triggered by fear. You're afraid that you're gonna fail, you're not gonna succeed. You fear that you just don't have the time. It's all just fear. You can overcome that fear. It's easier to overcome that fear when you know what your definition of success is. Right now, my definition of success is having control over my daily life. I don't have to have somebody tell me what to do, where to go, how long I have to be there. That's complete success for me. It's not necessarily going to be a number in your bank account, because that usually doesn't make people happy. Look at all these miserable freaking celebrities. all these miserable rich people, the money doesn't make them happy. It might make life a little easier, but doesn't bring any joy or happiness. I believe that your freedom and your family and the people that you're around bring you that true happiness. And I'm starting to believe that more and more every day. So if I don't eat crap right here. Okay, don't fall, don't fall. How am I gonna get around this tree? No, I'll just go back the other way. So yeah, the money will make your life a little easier, maybe, unless there's something called, I forgot exactly what it's called, but it's something to do with your lifestyle creep. And that's the more money you make, the more money you start to spend, the more debt you bring, and it just becomes this vicious cycle of, well, now I have this house, I have this amount of debt, I have this Mercedes, and now I have to pay for all this, so I can't stop. I have to work like, like crazy to keep up with that lifestyle, which I've been guilty of that, and I still pay for that now because I didn't live below my means at all forever for the last 20 years. So I'm just paying bills like crazy, but I mean, I dug that grave, I made that bed, and I'm trying to work my way out of it, but that's kind of part of the way it goes. I wish I was a little smarter when I first started the business and started making money. But we work towards it. But I do have control of my daily life, and that's what I consider success. Am I rich? No. But do I have a rich life? Yes. I am fulfilled pretty much. There's still stuff I want to do, of course. I'm only 42. But I'm happy with where things are at. And I have control over everything. So, yeah. Get some cover out of the rain here for a minute. Look at that view. Yeah, so basically, don't wait. Start, working towards your success, your dreams right now. Just go do it. The only thing you do when you're waiting is prolonging the learning. So just get out there and do it. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's a little different. I like this style of video though. I need to learn how to talk a little bit better, but it's cold, it's wet, and that was fun. So thank you for watching if you made it this far, and have a great day.